Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. If you've already subscribed to our channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. And when you do, be sure and tap on the little notification bell so you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. Okay, we're kind of crowding some of these videos close together right now because I'm trying to get this bike done and I'd like to be able to show everything on it. Okay, in our last video we put the lifter blocks in, we've got the cam cover all done now, we've got everything done, everything has got assembly lube on it. We managed to get these push rods in, and I'll tell you, they were not easy. They're a nice set of aftermarket push rods, they're a nice set of lifters, everything is beautiful stuff, but when we went to put it all together, could not get the push rods in without collapsing the hydraulics. So what I did, it took both of us so we couldn't show you, is I had Mike take a screwdriver and he held that lifter down. You can see how it moves. He held it down just enough to where I could sneak the push rods in one at a time. That's what we had to do. It's the way it is. Okay. Well, all this stuff is torqued down now. Everything is good. I wanted to tighten down this bolt here. This bolt is really important. It plugs the drilling that had to be done so that this setup could be here on 1963 to 65 panheads. Now, I put a bunch of white lithium on that to help it seal. It has a fiber gasket in there. And all it does, like I said, is plug that passage for the oil line, for the oil that goes through there, into this line. And when it's here, it comes through here and up into these two and oils the rocker arms. It's a real nice setup. 63 to 65 panheads had that on them. Before that, they oiled right up through the cylinders, and this setup works very well. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to adjust these valves. Now, what I did is I've turned the motor over. You can see, I'll do it here for everybody. Wait a minute. Okay, that's an exhaust valve. As the lifter comes up, it's going to open that valve, which it's not doing in this case because the lifters are not full of oil and the push rods are not adjusted. So that's the exhaust coming down. The intake comes up, goes down. Now I'm going to put my finger on it so I can feel it bottom out. When that intake goes down as far as it'll go, then the exhaust and the intake on both of them on that cylinder are open. Are closed. The valves are closed. The lifters are all the way down. Oh, I find myself saying stuff I don't mean. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to adjust these. And what we're going to do is 24 flats. There is a flat. Okay, now what we need to do is get it to touch the lifter first. Just touching it. Okay, got that backed off just a little bit. It's really hard to see my hands in here, I know. Okay. See, it's still not down there yet. We don't want it to compress that lifter. We just want it to start into it here. So I'm going to have to take this lock nut loose a little bit. Then we'll see what I can do. I think I can do it with my fingers now. Okay, there it is. See? Now, we're right there to where we're touching it. Okay? Because these things are not full of oil. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this bottom nut 4 full turns. which is 24 flats. So it's going to be kind of boring listening to me count that out, but here it goes. And get the top one here and the bottom one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. Now we'll back the lock nut off. Try to get it back up to the push rod without losing the adjustment we just made. Okay. Years ago they used to say Harley mechanics had to have 3 hands. Well, this is why. Just adjusting valves. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get one here and we're going to get one here. 1 and 1. We're going to hold those 2 and then I'm going to tighten that lock nut. Can't even see it. Maybe we'll try that. Oh, that's better. Thank you. There we go. There it is. That's the trick. Okay, and that one is tight. Now I'll just do one little check on it one more time to make sure. Now you don't want to tear them up, but you don't want these backing off. You want them good and tight. There it is. Okay, now that that one's adjusted, I can adjust this one. But see, this one, you can already turn it because that hydraulic lifter, although it's collapsed halfway, it doesn't have any oil in it. Once it has oil in it, then the whole game changes. So maybe I'll adjust this one just to show one more time how to do it. Be a little easier doing this one. Yeah, that's a little bit tight there. Okay, now I can feel it moving up and down. And now it's not. So now I can do that 24 flats. It's like a lot of bad tires, doesn't it? 1, 24 flats, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was the mechanic that works here just went by. 23, 24. That would be AJ. We want to be sure he gets credit for this. All right, now, so I'm going to put this wrench here and this one here. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to tighten that lock nut right about now. There it is. Sounds like AJ just came in for a landing. All right, and that is good and tight. And again, this thing is now able to turn still. So we can go on and adjust the other two. I don't think anyone needs to watch me do the other two. I think what I might do is maybe show this oil line and how it goes on. We've got this done. We've still got another pair of push rods to do, and I don't think anyone needs to see us do them now that we've shown how. And here's a little rubber packing that goes in here. And that does that. And that does that. And we'll see if we can get it all to fit right in here like it's supposed to. And there is that one. That one. And that one, and boy, they just went right in there like they belong there. I love that. So let's just see this tighten up here a little bit. And if we can get it to do that, why, we can put it right on. And I think we've just about got it. So, well, at any rate, it goes right on there. I may have to pull those out to get that started. Start right here. Right here. Yes, it started. So we get this one started, and we'll get the other two started. Let's see here. There's that one. And there's that one. Let's see. There we go. I think. Again, this is the top oiler. I don't know what I was thinking. I referred to them on one of the videos as a breather line, and they're not. That would be like an Evo has up here. But no, this is these are oil lines. Anyway, I think we're about done for now. I'm going to finish this up. I don't think you need to watch me finish it. I have to get this one started, and then we'll be there. It's going to start. Okay, I hope to get this all done, and maybe we'll be able to start it in our next video. So until then, I'll see you out on the road.